Have you ever seen a channel trailer for a channel that might not even exist? Hi, my name is Ali Alex. Last name is unpronounceable, but you can see it on the description and see how to pronounce it. This channel, it's hard to explain, but you've noticed a lot of channels, left, right, and I would say center, have been banned by YouTube and many Silicon Valley companies just for being pro free speech. And you've noticed that big channels receive copyright strikes for literally no copyright. You've seen them get banned for nothing ban worthy, even by their own rules. And you've noticed this so many places, not just YouTube, but that like Patreon that has banned Sargon of Akkad, or YouTube listening to one person's complaint banning Steven Crowder. There's so many other examples of this, and it's happening all over. And here's the thing, my channel is nothing compared to these people. I own a Facebook page with 2,000 followers, and I have an Instagram account with 2,500 followers. And what, I only have 170 subscribers right now. So again, mine is nothing, and I'm already getting banned. In fact, this isn't the first time. It has happened to me before. I used to have an Instagram channel that was mainly for my personal stuff and for my life things. Just I wanted to have a place where I can keep all my life memories, just in case if I lose my computer or any of my digital copies of anything. Just because I lose those, I wanted to have something to keep this, just to remember it. And Instagram banned it, just because I was spreading awareness. Instagram, first of all, never even said why they banned it, but I'm guessing they banned me just because I spread awareness on the fact that my home country is executing gay people, and they've still been doing this for years, and they're still doing it. And for some reason, I got banned. It's such a weird thing. And even though I appealed to Instagram, I was like, okay, please. I literally begged them, because I've sent Instagram multiple emails begging them, literally begging them, like, please, okay, fine, even if you can't unban me, just please let me have my memories back. Just please let me have some of the videos and pictures I uploaded. Just please let me have it back. And no response. They still haven't responded. And now that's why right now, the sad part is, even now with my new Instagram, there's a good chance I might get banned. In fact, I've noticed that already. I used to get, because I changed my Instagram page to a business page, I used to see that I would get like 300 page, not 300, like 300, 400 views every week. Now it says like 80 or 100 views. So even now it's getting banned. So this is a messed up shit. The thing is, I've had a very tragic and hard life, and my life is still difficult. But despite everything, I still, how do I say, I still am such a positive person, and I appreciate the little things. Like right now, I live in Canada, the second biggest country in the world, with no family members. I am 100% responsible for myself. I take care of myself because I have nobody, literally. I'm thankful for my friends, and I'm thankful to be in such a good country. You know, honestly, I say this to everybody. Anyone who's living in Canada, US, Britain, despite the problems these countries face, even Australia, New Zealand, like first world countries in general, despite the problems you guys face, anyone who lives in those countries should be happy. But despite all that, there's something else going on. So my goal is to try to fix my own life, and then try to even protect and even fix the Western world. Because despite the fact that, I don't know, does YouTube think I'm a radical anarchist, or they think I'm a radical right-winger? Like, I'm confused what YouTube thinks I am. I'm a big defender of free speech and individual rights. That's literally something that, first of all, an anarchist might support that, I guess, but a radical fascist, or like a fascist or a communist, socialist, none of them will support free speech and individual rights. So I'm so confused. This is the weird thing. And also, I don't even oppose the government I'm in. The thing with me is, if I ever get arrested for whatever reason, I would never try to fight the police in any Western country. And that's one of the reasons I'm making this video, because I don't want myself to ever be framed for something, because I would never fight them. The only thing with me is, in fact, when it comes to fighting, I would never even start a fight with anybody. Although, if I do get attacked, then yes, by that, I go all out. To me, it's like, if you started a fight, I don't know what you have, what you don't have, so I don't take attacks on me, physical attacks on me, lightly. Now, I'm also, actually, let me see. Yeah, so I'm a big defender. See, I'm doing this live right now because, I mean, this channel could be taken down. I wanted to put more efforts into this channel trader, but this could be taken down, and it's kind of sad. But despite this, if you really want to help me, if I have a subscribe star, it's literally $1 a month. Any donation would be helpful. Please. My goal is simply, I'm trying, and this is going to sound almost impossible, but one of my goals in life is to try to create a company that is super non-partisan. So, like, I know it's hard to be very moderate in between, because even the most moderate person is slightly right-wing or slightly left-wing. But see, my goal is to be exactly in the middle. I know it's hard, but exactly in the middle. And basic stuff like free speech is something both sides obviously do agree on. I know there's radical leftists here in Canada who disagree with it. But just keep that in the middle. And my goal is literally for this company to just expose radicals, whether they're radical right-wingers, radical left-wingers, radical religious types, radical anarchist types. Like, just that's the goal. It's just to expose that. It's just to weed out the radicals from all sides, so we can all live together. At least here in the West, we can all live together peacefully. Now, I understand it's almost impossible to do that globally, because that would require us to have one global government, which is a terrible idea. But at least my goal is to at least Canada and US, and possibly the English-speaking world, and possibly add Europe to it too. Just at least just keep that, try to keep a neutral thing, and just weed out extremists. That's all my goal is. And right now, it's looking down the line, and that's why in the description, just in case this channel gets taken down for whatever reason, I've put my Instagram, and I've also put my Gab. I've also put my minds.com. The most important one of these is actually my subscribe star. I've also put that at the top. I'm also putting Snapchat for whatever reason, because again, this is the sad part, is I don't know what YouTube thinks I am, and just what any Silicon Valley thinks I am, because I've never advocated for violence against anybody. I've never advocated for censorship on anybody, so I'm confused. What are they banning me for? And the funny thing is, mine is a small channel. It's so weird how the big channels get such big strikes. If a small channel like mine gets, like, they're really leading the world into a dangerous place. Silicon Valley is really leading the world to a dangerous place, because I don't know who they think they're banning. I have never supported any radical group. In fact, I grew up in Iran, and I grew up as a Muslim, and even as a Muslim, I still did not support. Well, I was under 12 when I was growing up in Iran, so I never supported the killing of anybody, even as a Muslim. And even though in Islam there is even moderate Islam, not radical Islam, but moderate Islam, it does support the killing of people who leave Islam and homosexuals. So even at that kid, so I'm so confused with YouTube. Well, YouTube hasn't banned me yet, although we'll see. For some reason, I used to be monetized. Now I don't even have the ability to be monetized anymore. So I don't know what's going on. Either way, I would never break any law personally, and not because of any sense of, oh, stealing is wrong. Because right now, when it comes to religion, personally, I'm at a crossroad. I'm thinking. I'm not sure what should I be. I really have to think what is right. But I would never break any law because I mean, in the past I would have said, I would never steal or kill just because I believed in God. But now, even now, it's not about that. It's just, to me, I believe breaking law might hurt my future, and that's the main reason I would never break any law, unless it's a speech law. Speech is the one thing I don't care. Like right now, the only country with the best speech laws is America, which is theirs. Literally, they have the First Amendment. They don't have any bullshit hate speech laws. They literally just have, the only thing that the speech law should be banned is like stuff like yelling fire in a in a movie theaters, or saying stuff like, what, I want to kill, insert race here. Like, that's the only one that's banned, and that's the only time I support free speech. That's not even free speech. It's like a plan thing. And the funny thing is, in USA, there's already laws on that. There's no hate speech law, but you can't say like, oh, well, you know what, I want to kill those people. No. So right now in Canada, we have hate speech laws, and no, that's the only law I will never follow. I refuse to follow any law that is a speech law. So besides that, I would never break any law. And I want to make this video right now just so people would see what I'm thinking, because I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but if YouTube has already silenced little channels like mine, and if all these Silicon Valley silenced them, I don't want to blame them for it. I doubt they'll send any assassins or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I doubt like people like Ben Shapiro or Sargon of Akkad, Carl Benjamin, or Steve Carter, or Jordan Peterson, or Tim Pool, or Sam Harris. Again, these people who pretty much are very, left, right, and center. These people, yeah, I doubt YouTube would ever try to actually, assassinate them. But I don't know, the fact that they've already, I don't want to keep single YouTube out of this. I think it's a lot of Silicon Valley companies. But like the fact that they've already tried to silence them and politically assassinate them, I don't know, and that's why I wanted to make sure this is out there. Now, when it comes to other views, there is a website called 9Access or something. I'm going to have, when it comes to my views in general, see, that website is not just the left versus right wing. It has 9 different scales, and it will tell you, like, if you're more right wing economically, or what about in terms of religion, what about in terms of government power, in terms of social rights, blah blah blah. I'm gonna literally, that's the one I'm gonna put on either the YouTube background or one of the 5 websites that I mentioned. Just so if anyone ever is interested to know where my political and just views align, just usually I would just update that. I also have a few friends who are going to help me. We're doing a live stream every Sunday at 7 p.m. Feel free to join us, feel free to watch it, or feel free to actually comment or even talk to us live. We'd literally have you on and you can talk to us. There's also going to be there will be special privileges for people who join on Subscribestar. You get to actually help pick topics and even stay as a co-host for if you want. So again, or if you just want to join Subscribestar just to help me help the West, I appreciate that too. There's also a Facebook page we have. Again, these might get banned, but still, we're gonna keep it until it gets banned. That's kind of the state that we're in right now. And it's called, again, all these links will be in the description, but the Facebook page is called Fix Feminism and Protect Free Speech, because I think right now young men do really need a lot of help in the West. However, feminism is still needed in a lot of third world countries and Muslim countries, and just those. So I don't want to completely call myself anti-feminist. And so welcome to my channel. I hope you can learn something new and teach me something new, and I hope together we can save the West. I don't think it's in any trouble yet. But let's protect the West, and if it needs saving, we'll save it. And if it needs avenging, we'll avenge it. But anyway, welcome to my channel. Let me know in the comment if there's anything I can do to fix my videos. Or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And once again, please, the subscribe sub will be very helpful. Not only it will actually help me get your suggestions better, but it's also going to help keep this channel going, because clearly YouTube has just literally given up on me, and most of Silicon Valley has too. So we'll see what happens. So right now I really recommend you to click the links in the description, because if this account dies, or if any of the other accounts dies, you'll see other ones. The only thing I'm very hopeful on is Gab.ai. That one I've noticed, it's not my favorite website, but they're really committed to free speech, so I don't think Gab is gonna go anywhere. But the funny thing is, I built most of my followings through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and those three are the ones that might ban me. But anyway, welcome to my channel. Let me know. And remember, my name is Ali Alex, and I will be the doctor that's going to cure the cancer known as feminism.